Hey family, good afternoon, good afternoon. It is too late in the day to be looking like this, but I am. And let me make this short and quick because I got kids and we gotta go somewhere. But before I go to work. But this one is about dependence, and I'm not talking about independence. I'm talking about dependence, depending on folks. I know a lot of people don't like it. I know a lot of people are not used to it. I know people will sit here and say, I can't depend on anybody. Is it true though? You're telling me that you can't depend on a dang thing? We have these phones. We have these social networks. We have these jobs. You can't depend on anybody. Now, I know sometimes dependence can be costly. It can be hurtful. It can be shameful. It can be nerve-wracking. But you got to be proud of what you want to. You got to be proud of what you're asking for from the dependents. What are you asking for? And state what you don't like. Speak it in. Don't speak it in general. Speak it in, past tense or just in case if I do ask, is this something that you can, and how would you treat somebody? And that goes for friendship. That goes for relationships. Ask see how that person is first. See, can I depend on you? And if I do ask you, how do you think of people like this? See what they think of people when they talk to you. People are going to tell you that they've did things and this is what I've done and then here's my list of things, because that's what they've done. You might think it's a bad thing. They might think it's proud. But would you know that? Only way you would know that is if you ask. Only way you would know that is if you say, hey, why are you telling me this information? It also takes, don't just give your dependence out. Don't be that dependable person. See what they do when you need help. See if they can be a dependable person first. Just don't show them that. It's too many people in this world. It's too many people to sit here and say, nobody is there now. They don't know exactly what you want, and they don't know what outcome you're expecting. But you can't always get just all the green apples. You just can't get all the bright red ones. Sometimes a little bitter ones are in there too. Life is hard. Depending on people is tough. But what can they offer you? What? Figure that out. What kind of dependence can they give you? Maybe they're going through something. I was going through something and I couldn't get myself in a safe space. I went to somebody who I thought would have been more understanding, but they just really broke me down more, and I was having a devil's hour, man. And I just was like, really? I'm telling you, this is what I'm feeling and this is what I need dependence on. And I was depending on him, because he is a good coworker, but sheesh. So I went to a female coworker and told her, and she couldn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I was like, damn, this is what it's going. So yeah, I went to a few people and each one had a different outcome. We have our parents to depend on, they can be undependable. I went to mine. She was not dependable. She was asking me all these million one questions before she could even open her door to me. That's wrong. Then want to call me the next morning when it happened last night. Next morning could be too late. I'm going through something. You're going through something. But go tell somebody. And see if they can be dependable. If they can't, go tell somebody else. And be logical. Be proud to say. Be proud to say I'm going through something. Be proud. What is there to be ashamed of? We have emotions. We're not robots. We have these robot-ass phones, but we are not robots. Men, women, feminists, masculinity. You're just human. We're human. Be proud. Make it clear. If anything else, hey. But don't do that to yourself. Freak no. Let me get my butt together, though. I gotta go to work. Kids. But you have a blessed one. You pray on it. Pray on it. Pray to your highest high. Whichever religion. If you don't have a religion, still pray. Pray to somebody. Pray to your loved one that passed. It don't stop. Speaking in the air does not stop you. And it shouldn't. But yeah. This one was a deep one for me. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here.